Gross. Welcome to the Waiting in Queue podcast. I am your host, Funny Spartan. Also, Derek Clark is my name. That's it. That's all you need to know. Moving on.
That's not all that you need to know. Ryan quit.
Yeah, Ryan quit.
Cut to Ryan's camera. Oh, we should have turned it on. Cut to empty. Ryan quit, so we're alone again.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just us two again.
For this episode, there might be another person coming next episode.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I mean, Ryan quit, so. I'm just kidding. He didn't quit. He's out doing a
golfing thing.
Yeah.
That he forgot he signed up for. So he's not with us today. So we have to manage the show ourselves again.
Which it's going to be a garbage episode.
It typically was. I do feel like Ryan helped a little bit, although I don't think he did, a whole lot.
Yeah, Ryan doesn't do much. I'm kidding. Yeah, so Ryan's doing that thing. We're here, though. It's Sunday. Sunday. It'll be Monday for you, but it's Sunday for us, and that's what really matters.
Welcome.
I feel out of it today, but
Would you like to elaborate why you're out of it?
Yeah, New World came out.
Oh, that's it.
New World Beta came out, and I've been playing the New World Beta when I can find the time to play it, and it feels completely different than it was
in the alpha.
When I played it in the alpha.
Better, worse?
Better for sure.
Okay.
It runs better on my computer. Oh, this is another thing. It presets it to like HD, like 1920.
Yeah.
And I have like a really nice monitor, like a 24, whatever the hell it's called, like a 4K or whatever the pixel rating is for it. And I I didn't realize I've been playing on 1920. Nice. And it looks awesome, right? It looks awesome. But then I was like, here, you can take that. It looks awesome. And then I was like, wait, I'm going to look and see if there's like an FPS cap, because it kept capping at like 90. It capped at like 85 to 90 frames. And it was weird because it would cap and then go down. So I was like, this is weird. And then that's when I found out I had it on the wrong resolution.
Ooh, nice.
I put it on the right resolution, and I was like, it was insane. Like, it's completely different.
Yeah.
Nice. I put it on the right.
What are you doing?
Oh my F!
This happens every single time.
So I changed the resolution for it. It looks way better. But what really matters? Do you want to talk about how it's freaking bricking some people's GPUs?
Yeah. So there has been an issue with the beta. And I'm sure they'll fix this by the time the full game comes out. But it's been bricking graphics cards, which kind of sucks because a lot of people are really excited for this game. Like you were telling me that Glad, it bricked one of his
I think it's like
cards.
3090 or something like that.
Yeah, and then he's still playing it on a different computer or a different card because he wants to play it that much.
He just played it yesterday. And he tweeted like on the 21st that it like bricked his GPU, but yeah, he's still playing it. It's super fun. I like it.
We did a little bit of digging on it too, on what's causing it, and what was it, the rendering?
They think it's the rendering. That's what people think it is. I will say the game is like insanely like graphical, like pretty intensive, I think, graphically wise.
Yeah.
And then like when you get into PvP and it's like 100v100 pretty much, big fort battles, that's a lot to render with like everything going on.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's my computer, because I do run it on like a 1070 still, because that's all I have is 1070. And it when I log into the game, I have to wait a while before I can like move around.
Really?
like I can move around, but there's like nothing on the screen.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you see people, but there's like no ground or anything around me.
Yeah.
But I think that's my computer. I don't think that's anything else. But yeah, it's bricking people's good GPUs. But a couple of companies that or a company tied to New World said that they're gonna replace everybody's 3090s
Wow.
that got destroyed by the game, or that have been like acting up. So that's pretty cool. I should just put in that I have a 3090.
Yeah, and it got bricked.
And mine got bricked. And then they'll send me a 3090.
That'd be hilarious if that actually worked.
Yeah, you don't have to show proof.
I'm guessing they're gonna want to show proof, but
Yeah. You probably have like. They'll probably be like, "Do you have the receipt?" You need the receipt.
No.
Ooh, no receipt.
What's your warranty?
Sorry about your luck, but I have other customers to deal with. So move along, kid. Idiot. They put that in there too.
At the end of every email. Idiot.
Yeah, idiot. Move along, idiot. ... Idiot.
Try getting another graphics card, idiot.
Good luck, because we're putting you on a blacklist, which means you can't buy a graphics card of any kind ever again.
Idiot.
Idiot. They always have idiot at the end of it.
We've got a lot of soundbite work right there.
Idiot.
Idiot.
Idiot. But as a whole, I think the game's really good. I think it's gonna retain a lot of players for like the MMO side of things, if they can fix that. I spent like 2 hours doing nothing but cooking cheese.
Idiot.
Some would say it's idiotic, yes, because people are like leveling so they can like do things in the beta, and I'm over here looking for milk so I can mix it up and make cheese.
Yeah, and stuff like that's like really fun in games, like just being able to like make cheese for like 2 hours. Like World of Warcraft's freaking skills. I love working on skills.
Oh, they're even like you said, World of Warcraft skills were super fun to work on. But like New World, there's no vendors. There's not a single NPC vendor that sells you things.
So it's all player by player.
Entirely player created.
That's cool.
Like if you wanted to get like the really high cooking mats, but you didn't have a high cooking skill, and everybody, like, it's not like WoW where you go and you train. I'm gonna go train for cooking, or I'm gonna go train for fishing, and those are the ones I'm locked to. Or like mining, I'm gonna go train for fishing and cooking were off ones. You could be all of those. You could be like all four. But like this one's like, if you want to be a miner, just go out and mine. Just build a pickaxe, go out and start mining, and your mining skill goes up. And then if you want to be a logger, just go out and start cutting down fucking trees. You could do them all, but like the more time you spend doing it, obviously the higher your skill. That's a given. But
so
like
I think something like not that this is exactly like it, but like for Destiny, I would have really liked if Destiny had some sort of crafting and then player by player like trading. I mean, like, dude, you can
everybody wants trading for sure. Trading would be cool, because like if you had multiple like god rolls and your friend just can't get one, you're like, dude, here, just take this god roll. Like,
yeah, but like even like that, like World of Warcraft would lock you out to like certain like things like soulbound gear, like you can't trade it, and but I think Destiny would be so much more fun, because they always have like you have like an abundance of like material for stuff,
yeah,
and then like
yeah.
and then by like the next season they're like, well, everyone's got too much of it, there's nothing to really spend it on, let's just scrap it and make a new.
It's so funny you say that, because this season they're scrapping Vanguard tokens, and they're like changing it to reputation, which I think is cool. It kind of like fills that slot of like crafting or like progression when it comes to like skills. So like now you have a Vanguard progression ranking system on top of like a Crucible one, where like as you play more you get more rewards. So it's like a reputation list, because there was always like reputation, you know, but you didn't really receive anything for being like reputation level like 100 with Vanguard, but now you do. Yeah. So, I mean, that's cool, but
I just think, trying to stay back into this conversation, not to go too much into Destiny.
Yeah.
I always thought like Destiny would really do well with player skills, because think about it, you could have like a gunsmith or like an ammo smith for like making specific like ammo, like hey, I need
ammo synths.
Yeah, like buying ammo synths and stuff like that. I mean, you know, kind of gunsmith is the only thing I can think of. I'm not being super creative right now, but I'm sure they can come up with other things.
I'm sure they could, or like a ship.
Sword, more melee weapons have been coming out. Like, what if you're crafting, like you're a blacksmith in Destiny, and something like that, or like you know, you're making gear. You can make gear, obviously.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool. Like if you could get like
mods. That would
be cool, like crafting materials.
Yeah, and then you have to get with another player to buy. Because, dude, remember like in World of Warcraft, if you needed a piece of gear enchanted, you had to find someone to enchant it for you. You had to find in later expansions, like when they brought jewel crafting in, you had to find a jewel crafter that had high jewel crafting to.
Yeah,
and you have to pay them. Like I love that aspect so much, because you know, you could probably only do like one of those skills, and then you can sell your skills if you have a high enough like profession, and then buy other people's professions. Like, it was a full-on economy, and I think Destiny would do really well with that, and it sounds like New World's gonna have that.
Oh yeah, New World definitely. Like, I think New World is way more in depth than World of Warcraft's too. Like, because you're like,
World
you gotta
of Warcraft
go.
was
You
like
have to go
super simple.
Yeah, it's like you have to go find a jewel crafter, right, to get your gems and shit. Like, anybody in New World can do jewel crafting, but I couldn't see myself spending time doing jewel crafting. So like, I'm gonna be a player that has to like search out somebody that's got a really good jewel crafting skill. And like, the thing about that game is like mats. Like, I was trying to make
cream pie.
Yeah, cream pies. No, I was trying to make cartridges for my musket, right? Mm-hmm. And they changed it from the alpha. In the alpha, all you need was like charcoal and iron, and like the charcoal was like your gunpowder. Well, now you need gunpowder, charcoal, and iron, and but not only that. To make gunpowder, you needed like this certain. It's called like salt pepper, or something like that. It's like a mineral that grows in, or it's like a rock that grows in caves or something like that. I had to go out and like find this just to make gunpowder to then make the cartridges. And like after like 6 hours, I was doing quest while I was doing it. Luckily, the quest took me to like a really good cave that had a lot of it. It took me a few hours to do. I ended with only like 150 cartridges. So like, it's a lot of work for like those skills and stuff. And it's so fun because it's like you said, I was like, you know, I don't want to go questing right now. I just kind of want to go gather and like work on my skills. So I just worked on cooking for like, you know, 4 hours, running around the world, killing things. You know, if I run into a quest, do the quest in that area. But like, my main goal was nothing but just like finding milk. So
that's always my main goal too.
We know, with your milk pedicures and everything else. So yeah, no, it's really fun. I like it. I'm excited for it to come out the end of next month. The beta ends on the 2nd or the 3rd. I thought it was gonna run all the way up to launch, but I guess not. But that's okay.
Is it though?
No. It's so fun, man.
Okay.
I'll be real with you. I want it to go away though, so I can use this time to get a graphics card. Okay. Because I want to use next month. Next month, my goal is by the end of next month to have that PC built on this podcast.
That's a tall order.
So all I need is a graphics card.
Yeah. Can you get it?
And they're in stock.
Dude, I talked to the guy at Best Buy, and he was like, because I went to Best Buy to buy something else, technology-wise, and I was like, you get any 30 series graphics cards running through here? He goes, I did see one go by in here. I'm like, really?
Dude, it's literally
it's like a legend.
He's like, he like looks around. He's like, I did see one.
And then he goes, and then somebody else just pre-ordered one here. I was like, cool. I was just curious on it.
Wait, you can pre-order them?
Yeah, they said one guy pre-ordered one.
What do? You just go in there, pre-order, and then whenever they get one, it comes?
You show them money and say, like, hey, put me down for a 30 series.
But does that mean they
card.
know when their next line of 30 series comes in?
You'd probably have to be ordering the specific product for them to, give you that answer, because I did not get an answer like that, nor did I ask that question.
Well, I like that Best Buy sells them at MSRP.
Mm-hmm.
A few weeks ago, they did a big drop, and like hundreds of people were waiting and camping outside of Best Buys to get them.
It's all the people that got bricked from the New World. They're like, we need another one.
This was prior to New World's drop, so now all those ones that they waited overnight to get have been bricked. So, no, it's not happening. I mean, it's happening. And
it's not that often, though.
It's happening, but it's not like everybody playing the game is getting bricked, What
was the game that was bricking? There was a game that was bricking PS4s and Xbox Ones.
Oh,
do you remember that?
Cyberpunk.
That was Cyberpunk, yeah.
Yeah, it was Cyberpunk.
Well, no, wasn't it a rumor that Cyberpunk was doing that, and it actually wasn't?
I don't remember.
So
I just know Cyberpunk.
I remember
was
like
logged up into that.
Like, Cyberpunk was like bad for like old consoles, but it wasn't like as bad as people thought of, like things getting bricked. But I remember somebody was they were saying that it was getting bricked.
I think there was like one PlayStation that went out and recorded a video of it, and then after that, like, you know how things spread, especially like with the internet.
Did you see that Cyberpunk went back on PlayStation 4?
I was just about to say
and it was
that.
like the top selling game.
Yeah, because people still want to. It's not a terrible game. It's just
buggy.
It was buggy.
That's it.
I don't think it's super buggy now. And another thing is that all the free DLCs that are coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think everybody's like kind of pumped for that. There was something else, like an older game that I felt like was coming back. I don't remember what it was though. But yeah, I mean, I just want to play New World, and I want to play Halo, and I want to play Battlefield.
Nice. Did you see the Dead Space remake?
I did. That's gonna be fun.
That's hot. That's gonna be hot.
Sick.
I'm gonna watch you play that.
You played the first one, didn't you?
I played the second one. I watched you play the first one.
The third one though, I never owned, and I beat it like twice here.
Mm-hmm.
I love Dead Space. I think Dead Space is like one of the coolest horror games ever made.
Mm-hmm.
The concept is really cool. You're just like,
it was groundbreaking. They actually used methods from that game in the development to continue like those methods in other games, like problem solving and stuff like that, because they really like would break things down on, like, instead of like making everything at once and then like shoving it all together to make it work. They would like, okay, because then when they see it all together and something's not working, they're like, well, we don't know what it is. So they went back and went step by step, and they said those developers like use that technique today, which is like a very simple technique for anything, but
when you think about it,
for
but
game
it's time
design,
consuming.
yeah, it's time consuming, but think how much time you're gonna save instead of like breaking down everything.
That's what I'm saying though. Like they took the extra time to do it, and look how good it came out. Like the first one, I don't care what anybody says, the first one's the best one. Mm-hmm. And that game genuinely like freaked me out.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
Yeah, and then the second and the third, like, you kind of knew what to expect, but that first one, when you're like walking through the ship for the first time,
well, and you felt more alone in that first one.
Oh, for sure.
Like, it was like an abandoned or a ship
mining
that's been
rig.
taken over.
Yeah, mining ship.
And then the second one is you're on more of like a colony moon or something like that, I think. And that ship was brought back, so the whole place is being like affected.
Well,
there.
they had the relic and shit in the ship and all that, but like it'd be. I thought they were gonna make like a prologue to the first one,
That would have been sick.
where like the ship's like going through the infestation like right at the beginning. That would have been cool.
Because in the first one, how did our character stumble upon the ship? Was he a crew member?
He was sent there.
He was sent there.
He was sent. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, he was sent there to figure out what was going on.
Well, because he was more of an engineer than he was like a fighter.
Yeah, because maybe he was sent there to fix the ship.
And then there was that problem.
And then when he got there,
yeah,
there was literally nobody there because he didn't know why nobody was there. He's like, "Where the fuck is everybody?"
Mm-hmm.
And then you see dead bodies and blood everywhere, and then there's like these weird things. The first time you see the xenoform was like it's a xenoform, right? No, xenoforms were aliens.
I think that's a xenomorph.
What did they call them?
Ugly.
I don't remember. It's been so long. I thought it was like the xeno something.
It might be.
But it was. Ryan, can you look that up? What
This is coming out of your paycheck, Ryan.
What were the Dead Space aliens called?
Good question. I'll have an answer to. Every time we have to search something, Ryan's losing money.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring it up to HR.
Oh.
Because I just, we've been trying so hard lately, and Ryan's just really been. He's really been slacking.
Yeah.
And
he opens up one terrible box of Pokemon cards, and then he's like,
he thinks he can come on
this.
our channel. Open necromorphs. He thinks he can come on our channel and open a bad box of Pokemon cards right after yours. Speaking of that, go check out the other channel. There's going to be a Pokemon card.
I did something absolutely insane.
Actually, that's true. Like, that is not a joke. It was actually insane, and we were like all speechless. So he ate every card in the box. Shit, I wasn't supposed to say. But no, yeah, go check out the other channel. We'll have card openings on there. One will probably be up today, which is
Today?
Sunday. Yeah, all I gotta do is it on there?
No, I just finished the video.
You motherfucker! I thought you meant you put it on there and it was like ready to go. I just needed a thumbnail.
I didn't know when you were gonna do the thumbnail. I didn't know you were gonna do it today.
I was supposed to do them on Friday.
I'll go home because
I got tons of time now, so
I'll be able to get it going.
I want to start
tomorrow.
I want to start helping you edit some of these videos too again. So
we can go back to you doing
some of those
let's plays, and I'll take some of the other workloads because I've been doing
because you're doing your own stuff.
I've been doing my own stuff.
How's that going?
Pretty good. I'm up to 31 subscribers on my YouTube.
31.
Yeah.
Last time I looked, you were at 28.
Mm-hmm.
God, I need to get a graphics card, Derek, so we can stream together.
You need to get on with
playing
us.
fucking Warzone.
I didn't
with
say
you guys.
play Warzone. I just said you got to get on with us.
Get on with you guys. Get on with you guys. All you guys play is Warzone. I could still talk to you guys.
Yeah.
Which I probably will. I usually do.
Yeah.
Like I still talk to you guys. I just don't play.
Canadian Chris, he always hops on. He'll hop on the party with us, and then he'll hop on my stream, and then just send me private messages that I have to relay. That's a random viewer. So he.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I relate to them because it'll be like, I'm starting my own podcast, the Ryan is Lame podcast, and then I'll have to say that to them, like, hey, some random viewer said he's gonna start a podcast called the Ryan is Lame podcast. Or
when was the last time this happened?
This weekend.
Oh,
Friday.
you played with Ryan and them?
Yeah, they were in our tournament. It was me, Mitchell, Ryan, and Chase.
Oh, Tanner didn't do it with you guys?
Tanner's not getting on this weekend.
Last weekend.
Yeah, last weekend.
Oh.
And we needed we did need a fourth.
Yeah. No, I got you. Yeah, no, I'll probably be on New World this weekend. But
is this the last? Will this next weekend be the last weekend?
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna play it all this week?
Oh, for sure.
Because you have an abundance of time now.
I do have an abundance of time now, which sucks, but I do have abundance of time. Yes.
Are you gonna start door dashing?
Yeah. Actually, I am.
Nice.
I'm gonna use that extra money to pay off the car and then get a graphics card. Cause I genuinely want to stream and I want to do. You're gonna have to like give me the rundown on like what you do for like clips.
Yeah, I can do that for you.
How you kind of like just show me like what you do to edit them.
Mm-hmm. I'll show you how to edit them down to like TikToks and stuff too, because that's pretty important for growing.
Which I think you don't think your Instagram has better traction than your TikTok?
My Instagram does, but I do all of them. I try to do all of them. So you never know when one of them's gonna pop off.
Sure.
Because like I'll have a video like get more views on TikTok than it did on Instagram, or like vice versa. I have been putting them on Twitter, but Twitter's been like the smallest thing because I think I get more engagement on Twitter if I like do those like Twitter stories up at the top. Like more people check those out than they do like my actual post.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta start doing
These are all secrets of the trade.
I can start doing it and then like write out a schedule of like when I should be doing it. Like, don't you have like alarms and shit set?
I do, to kind of remind me of like when people are mostly getting on. But then like for my like streaming schedule, I see other people do this where they're like, they post a picture of themselves. They're like thinking about streaming in 10 minutes. And it's like a guy with like 29 followers. And I look at that and I go, dude, I'm gonna be honest. In 10 minutes, I will be like 500 other posts past you. Like, there's no way I'm gonna remember in 10 minutes to go back and check out your stream. And some people do like, oh, hey, maybe I'll just send them a follow. So in that 10-minute time where the post is like kind of active,
yeah,
and being shown,
yeah,
people are going to follow, but he's not live. What I find is the best way is post your stuff. Not that you're going live. Post your content when you go live, and in the description just say, hey, I am live around this time. Not like, hey, I'm live now. Hey, if I go live at like 8 o'clock. I stream every Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m. So at Eastern time. So when people do run across my post, if they go, oh, I like this content, I'll just check them out. They go to follow me. I'm already live. So they have more of an incentive to like, oh, hey, I'm already here. I'll just chat with them. Because I got a lot of engagement last night.
I saw your Instagram post that had a decent amount of. Oh, I was gonna look at it. A decent amount of stuff on there too.
But then so I lost my train of thought. So that kind of gets people more in there, and like you can talk to them directly, and you're not like trying to advertise like, hey, come check me out. This is more like, oh, here's a clip from my previous stream. I'm live around this time. And because it's so hard to get people to leave the site that they're like wanting to be entertained from to another site, because you have to completely
especially to like watch somebody like play video games.
Yeah, correct. That's just been like the best thing I've done for me personally.
Yeah, I like that you post, because when you post, even I'm like, oh, they're live now. I mean, I know when you go live, because I try to watch you guys. But, I mean, most of the time, I was busy. But, like, now...
Did you say that again?
But when I'm not busy, I'm usually in the party. Even if I'm not playing with you guys, I'm there and watching.
Yeah.
But, I'll probably start playing a little bit here and there, maybe.
Playing what?
Huh?
What are you gonna be playing?
I might play Warzone here and there with you guys, but not every weekend. But you know what I mean. Like if I'm just like not playing anything, I'll just be like, yeah, sure, I'll get on, because I still play with you guys.
Jump on. Let's do tournaments. Do some tournaments with us, dude. It's so much fun, because it's like in this time frame, we have to like you can fit in as many games as you want, and then they take like the best 2 games that you had and calculate
maybe
those
after
points.
maybe after New World. I am gonna play New World this weekend. Like you're
Sure.
not gonna get me on.
Yeah, no problem.
To play. I will talk to you guys, but you're not gonna get me on Warzone this weekend. I haven't even played Destiny. Like I put Destiny off for 2 weeks to play New World.
Dang.
But Destiny, I did everything this season. So for three fucking characters. So I'm going to wait till next season.
You know what I can't wait for?
What?
These ads.
Oh.
Connor, how often do you stay up late to play video games?
I stay up late almost every night I play because I am a hardcore gamer.
And do you wish you could stay up later?
Yes, of course, definitely.
What if I told you there's a all-natural, sugar-free product that can make you game longer and harder?
Sugar-free product?
Yes.
What's it called?
Swift Lifestyles.
Swift Lifestyles? You're talking about this right here?
I am. It's an all-natural energy drink.
It's powder.
Yeah, it's a powder.
You just eat the powder then?
You can just eat the powder.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And I definitely will be able to stay up really late now. It's sugar free. Holy cow. Have you tried it, Derek?
No, I have not.
Well, our viewers can go and get themselves their own Swift powder stuff
At swiftlifestyles.com or in the link below.
It's very good.
You can get 15% off by using code WIQ15. That's WIQ15.
Trust me, you guys will like it. I have a stomach ache. I have a tummy ache.
Yeah.
My stomach hurts.
What kind of stomach ache? Like you feel sick or you feel hungry?
Hungry, sick. It feels empty. I feel like I need to burp.
Do you need a fart?
Did you start it?
Yeah, of course I did.
Okay. No, I don't need a fart.
Do you want me to come over and rub your belly?
It's got bubbles in it.
Yeah, here, let me come over and feel it.
Do not come over here, Derek. Derek, sit down. Stop. Give me that belly, Derek. You sit down. That didn't help at all. Oh, real quick though, what I can say is we went to the zoo yesterday.
No one cares about animals.
Shut the fuck. Have you been to the zoo since they kind of redid some of the stuff?
I have not.
It's pretty nice. It's still small, but like they redid the monkey. Remember a long time ago, right when you walked in, they had the monkey enclosure with the water around.
Oh yeah.
They reopened it and they redid the whole thing for those little spider monkey things. Dude, sick.
See,
Derek's asking if I painted the stingrays. I didn't. We didn't actually go to the stingray side. I have pet the stingrays there. Did you know we have that stuff there now?
No, I did not.
Yeah, we got stingray petting and like the aquarium has been redone.
See, the coolest exhibits I think are the ones where an orangutan or a chimp enclosure.
The orangutan enclosure was crazy.
Well, this one, the one I've seen, and it was actually at Animal Kingdom. They had it for their chimps. They have like their regular cage that's like a circle, and then they have like these pillars that come up but fan out like away. So they. The one I've seen. How do you do this every single time?
I'm sorry. So, what is this for? This is for the chimpanzees?
Chimps and orangutans. So
Okay.
they have like the circle. Okay. And then inside the like that's where they can go to like
Of course.
be on the ground. But then they have like these pillars and 3 or more where they go up from the circle, but they fan out, like lean. They don't go straight up. They lean out, so they're like hanging over you. Well, they have like ladders that the chimps can crawl up, and then they're all connected by rope. So like right above you, you'll just see like the chimps like going from like platform to platform, just hanging or like chilling out like above you. But and it's too high up that they won't try to jump down.
What?
Yeah.
So it's almost like a chameleon enclosure where you can like have an open chameleon enclosure because the chameleon won't leave the tree.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's to say one chimp one day is just not like, fuck it, I'm jumping off this and down into the crowd.
that could happen, but they won't jump. They haven't jumped, as far as I know.
Really? It hangs over the walkway with nothing under it.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's really cool.
That is cool. That's what I'm saying. It's insane. Until they learn how to use tools. When we were
Who'd
walking,
you go to the zoo with?
I went to the zoo with my dad and my mom and Alyssa and her boyfriend CJ.
Alyssa is Connor's sister.
Yeah, and her boyfriend CJ, Miles, my nephew, and Amber and Lucy.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, that's good.
It was a good time. And then
What are you doing?
Sorry. There was these other monkeys who started using sticks.
They're evolving?
They're evolving in the zoo. They're
We gotta put a stop to
to
that.
they're learning how to use tools, and I'm gonna be real with you. I don't feel comfortable with it
Dude,
one bit.
What if they start learning how to use guns?
That's what I said. I told my dad, I was like, it's just a matter of time till they learn how to pull a trigger, and we're all screwed.
Yeah, and then they have guns and strength, and we have just guns.
We have guns, and no hair compared to them. So
They have significantly more hair than us, which they would survive more in harsher environments.
yeah, come winter, we're screwed. Monkeys don't need nothing. I don't think they really like the winter either. But they're getting tools, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
But no, the zoo was sick. It was cool. Yeah, Dad had his belly out a few times for no apparent reason, but just for the fact that he was hot, so he whipped out his
He was
his
dad.
big belly.
He was just being dad.
Yeah, and the lion was out, and it was like he was sleeping. Right, he was snoozing up on the window glass. They're tiny.
Lions?
The male lion in the zoo compared to like what an actual like wild lion would be. He's really small.
Is he old?
I don't think so. He's just tiny. Like you would think that they're bigger animals. He's huge, but he's not like what you would think. But I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm just saying like they are in captivity. They don't grow this to the same sizes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, fish.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, I hear that.
There's somebody upstairs.
We're like in the basement mechanical room of the building.
We have to hide, Derek. Anyways, what were you saying about fish?
Fish grow.
Gills?
Do they grow gills, or are they just born with them?
They grow them.
I know frogs get rid of them.
They're born without them, and then when they realize, holy cow, I'm underwater.
Hold on. Here's something else that blew my freaking mind. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, what?
Okay, what are your thoughts on Daddy Longlegs?
What are my thoughts on Daddy Longlegs?
Yeah, what are your thoughts, and what do you know about him?
I think I know what you're gonna tell me, and I think I already know it.
Don't ruin this for me.
Okay, so what do I think about Daddy Longlegs? They're cool. They're like literally. Have you seen those? Of course you've seen it. Attack of the Clones.
Yes.
Okay. the big ball thing, the Geonosis.
Yeah,
that's what they are. That's literally what they are.
Yeah. But they just have 4 legs.
Yeah, those just have 4. But that's what they remind me of.
So what do you know about?
Their fangs are really small.
No. Well,
Really, really tiny. They can't puncture human skin.
Okay. Anything else you know about them?
There's a second part to that, but I don't want to take it from you.
What do you mean there's a second part to it?
What were you going to tell me about them?
So I found out Daddy Longlegs are not spiders.
That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say I heard that... Hang on, we'll come back to that. I was just to finish my thought. I was going to say that I heard that they are like really, really venomous, but they can't bite human skin.
Yeah,
their
I've
fangs
heard
are too small.
they're really venomous too.
But I don't think that's true. I think that's just like one of those folklore things.
Well, I don't think anyone gets bit by
No,
them.
they're not. They're like non-aggressive. But anyways, they're not spiders.
They're not spiders. Their 2 front legs are actually feelers. And looking into their DNA,
Look this up, Ryan.
they are more related to scorpions.
What?
Yeah. And they can detach their legs like lizards can with like their tails. If they're like being caught by something, they can detach their legs.
What if they detach all of them?
They're dead.
They just roll. They just roll around like a little ball. That's pretty wild. I didn't know that. Those are feelers.
Yeah, the
like
front,
antennas.
The front two are feelers to like feel
Antennas?
in front of them. Mm-hmm.
Are they called antennas?
No,
They're called feelers.
I think
Are they called
I
legs?
think they are legs, but they have more like the tail ends
They
of
just
them
feel
are
with
more.
the legs.
Well, they're more like flexible. Like you can see that the other legs, they're more stiff and shorter. Their front two legs, they don't even use them to like walk. They just use them to feel.
Whoa! Hang on, I'm looking it up. I'm looking up a photo of the daddy long leg.
Welcome to Wayne Q Podcast, where we talk about video games and daddy long legs.
Oh, you're right. They look like little. They're skinnier.
Yeah, at the ends. Or throughout all, I don't remember. I've been spitting this fact to everyone I know, possibly because this is like one of the most common misconceptions I feel like I know in the Midwest.
I'm gonna be real with you though. They they're very weird. It's just like this circle with
with legs coming out of them.
Yeah, there's not much to it.
Are you trying to find if they're related to scorpions?
I'm looking at images because the internet's so slow. I think it would take me like ages to figure out if they're
nice. That's something I'm bad at, is staying in focus on the camera.
You know, that makes more sense of why they could be connected to scorpions though, if they were venomous, like everybody says.
Yeah. I mean, spiders can be venomous.
Yeah, of course.
Or are they poisonous?
There's two different things. Venomous
because
means
when I get bit in Minecraft by a spider, I'm poisoned. I'm not venomed.
doesn't poisonous mean that to be affected by it you have to eat it?
I don't know, because poison frogs, you just have to touch them.
The poison dart frogs?
Yeah,
that's not true. That's not real.
Really?
A poison dart frog, the only way you can be affected by the poison is if you touched its blood.
I thought the skin was poisonous to keep from animals from.
No, it's the innards of the frog. They would take the frogs and they would dip their
darts in
the venom. I learned that when I was thinking about buying poison star frogs.
Poison star frogs.
Yeah, poison star frogs.
That's actually what they're called. You're not just misspeaking.
No, I'm misspeaking.
Okay.
Yeah, poison star, because you can buy them. You can buy them at PetSmart here in Fort Wayne.
Okay.
I just outed our location.
I think that's been.
Look that out. No, I'm kidding.
Known.
But anyways, yeah, you can buy them. It's not the skin. You can touch them. They're like saliva or not saliva. It's like their blood and stuff. So that's why I think poisonous means you have to eat it or like
it enters your body somehow.
Yeah,
but that's venom. Venom enters your body.
Yeah, but venom, like a rattlesnake, is venomous, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or like a Komodo dragon is venomous because it has venom in its saliva. While you could probably, you could still eat them. You get what I'm saying? There's a definition between the two.
Like, so the way I've seen like some venom work is like
Here.
if it enters your blood. Okay, yeah.
Okay, venomous means an organism has a specific gland for the production of venom. One area of confusion is with the term venomous and poisonous, which are not interchangeable. What's that mean? Does that mean they're the same?
They're not interchangeable. Like, you can't, like, I don't know what that means. Like, that has to be like they're not the same.
Oh my God, we need somebody that knows about stuff. Venom is an organism that has specific glands that produce venom, ducts to convey venom through hardened structures, fangs, stingers, that like introduce into a target's organism. What? Yeah, so I think poisonous is the anatomical description of the organism which produces a compound in a gland that usually is transferred by contact or ingestion. So I was right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So venom's usually produced, and then they can
but that has to enter your body. It doesn't have to be ingested.
Yeah, and it did say contact. So there are some things that do have poisonous contacts. Poisonous dart frogs, however, do not. I've learned that.
Okay.
That they do not. I'm sure
I'm
they're
not as scared of them anymore.
No, they're beautiful little creatures.
I'll destroy them all with my bare hands now. I'm not afraid to touch them.
You smash them. The little fuckers.
Yeah, but smashing them now. Smashing them
Oh,
and
you
touching
can't
the
smash
blood.
them. Yeah, you can't smash them because you might get it on you, and then you might accidentally like. I don't know why you're licking your hands, but you never know. And then boom, you're dead. Anyways,
what's the one snake, the 3-step snake, where if you bite and then after you take 3 steps, you're pretty much dead?
What?
I think it's like in Vietnam. It's because the venom acts so fast.
I know that there's a way you can tell if a snake is venomous too, just by looking at it.
Their eyes.
It's like their eyes, and then like there's color patterns.
Yeah, color patterns. But like I know for their eyes, if the snake has round eyes, they're not venomous. If they have like the slits, the little like vagina eyes, they're venomous.
What's really funny is lizards have that too, but there's not a lot of venomous lizards or poisonous lizards. So it's really weird that like geckos have circle eyes, but not all of them. Like the Teiko gecko has slits, but it's super aggressive. Isn't that weird? Mm-hmm. But it's not poisonous. It's like one of the most aggressive.
It's changed out its venom for testosterone.
Yeah, pretty much. And sharp ass teeth. It's like one of the only geckos that has yeah, it's like one of the only geckos that has slitted eyes, and it's the one that's known to like bite no matter what. Like if you pick up a leopard gecko, what does it do? It just like fucking freaks out and sometimes drops its tail. A Teiko will like bite your hand.
You know what? I need to start being more aggressive. I think I should just start eating predators now. No longer eating any prey animals.
Okay.
Well, do you think that'll raise my testosterone and my aggressiveness and not be a pussy?
Yeah, you'd probably be less of a pussy. So instead of beef, you eat lion.
Yes.
Or tiger. And then instead of like eating like, oh, we're gonna have chicken, you're gonna fucking eat alligator now.
I have eaten alligator before. It was kind of not that great for me.
I had those alligator sausages.
Brats
Didn't
or
we
sausages?
have those brats or sausages that one time at your place?
Yeah, okay, yeah, I didn't know that you were there for that one.
Those were not as good as the alligator I had in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
They were good, and I'm a brat connoisseur though, and like.
See, we need to go to that grocery store that's near this place because they have like 50 different brat flavors.
Do they got like buffalo and shit in there?
Probably. My wife we just ate some that were jalapeno bacon mozzarella and jalapeno, and then the other one was jalapeno green apple.
Ooh,
those were good. Those were really good.
I would do without the jalapeno. I'm not a huge jalapeno fan.
Yeah, they were just spicy. There was just a little bit of heat.
About it. Okay. Is it like really spicy? Like unenjoyable spicy?
No, you're not like. It's just there's just a little kick to them.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's really good. And
apple. They got maple. They got maple up in there.
I don't know. I don't go there to check. But so here's the thing with that store, they don't have them like all out on display. They like this day or this week they have like these certain flavors. So you go and check every like week to like what flavors do they have in
to have them all.
And because I believe they make them all there at that store.
Where's this store located?
Well, I can't say.
What's the name of the store?
Save You More.
Save You More. So it's just got a special deli in it, pretty much.
It's that place right next to Brevins.
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah.
Is that where your parents got the big tub of macaroni?
No, that was IGA.
That's right here too. Okay.
Or did they say that was Myers?
I don't know. I'll have to ask the landlords when we're done. We're thinking about doing an eating contest. You're talking about the challenge I accepted from the landlord, or
then I came up with another one for us to do, didn't I?
Yeah, see how many hot dogs we could eat.
Okay, just like amongst us.
Yeah, I think we should still do that. That would be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
It would be disgusting, but God, it would be fun.
Buy a bunch of conies.
Yeah, we're not trying to do speed. We're just seeing who can eat the most conies.
Yeah, and like tap out.
Yeah, before you're like, oh my God, I gotta stop.
I think we should do like within like the whole hour of the show, because you can digest a little bit more like as the show goes on, and then it's like, all right,
by the end of the show though, we tally up the winner,
and that would force you guys to watch the show through the whole thing.
You have to see till the end to see who can eat the most glizzies.
It's a good idea. I'm a pretty fucking genius. I want to do that with McDonald's hash browns too.
Lauren said something about she'd get some brats and we'd have another little dinner date.
I'm all for, but you refused to come over.
I was busy.
You idiot.
I'm not so busy no more.
I need to put that at the end of every text message now. Idiot.
Just like
the graphics card company.
Yeah, it's EVGA. That's what it is. EVGA. I have an EVGA card.
I usually buy their power supplies.
I think my new power supply is Corsair.
I'm done with Corsair.
Mine lights up.
I'm done with Corsair. I can't get those lights to freaking
the IQ thing. I really hope mine doesn't do that when I build it.
The fans work fantastic, like really powerful fans. Yeah, it's just the lights. I'm like, fuck.
But you buy them for the lights.
I did buy them.
Let's be real. You don't buy it because the fans are like. It's just an added thing that the fans are like good quality.
Yeah.
Because realistically, you don't need a super insane fan to keep your computer cool, especially with ours being water cooled.
No, I mean, you just need it to pull some air through your radiator.
Yeah. And
then have another fan if you want to exhaust some heat and keep the air pressure balanced.
EVGA makes they make these new fans with like textured on them. They're like textured fans.
Oh, so they actually catch the air?
Yeah, they pull the air like down and in. No, I guess it's supposed to like cut down on sound. I don't know.
That's weird. You would think the smoother, the more.
Yeah, because it would be able to just.
Well, they need to go after owls and figure out how owls stay so silent with their wings. See, I'm a smart guy.
We saw an owl yesterday.
Idiot. That big, huh?
How do they fucking fly so quiet?
Well, the ones that were flying really loud weren't able to eat, so the quiet ones evolved or kept on.
Isn't that weird? Though that how things work.
Well, how do things like even like how do like the cells in our body know like, hey, grow or be born with sharper teeth, and then the other ones like don't.
I think about that a lot, like evolution, where it's like whales losing things.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they still got a while before they lose their pelvis, right?
Right.
They still have one of those.
Yeah. So it's like, or it's some sort
of like
bone.
It's like a hip bone or something.
Yeah, I think it's like a hip bone. But like, it's like where in, like you said, in your DNA or your genes, where is it where there's a turning point? Where it's just like it just does, like this thing just doesn't use this anymore.
Well, I think like for like the T-Rex, and you kind of said this talking about like our pinky.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just comes down to like something like T-Rexes, they hardly use their arms at all. So the ones that would be the new T-Rexes that would be born that had shorter arms, they would still live on because they never used them. So I think just over time, they just got shorter and shorter. And probably if time went on for the dinosaurs, they probably would have just never had, or not never, but like the newer ones would just not have arms at all. They just kept getting smaller and smaller because it wasn't holding them back, having short arms.
How does that happen inside your like DNA?
Well,
like
think about somebody else that's born
with a defect.
Defect, and if like that's not
carry over.
That's a defect in like your genetics, and it's not like you're born missing something or that's like genetically something that can be passed on.
It's just weird, like in the formation of your genetics there could be like a hiccup, or
but think about like our height, that gets passed on genetically, or there can be a significant like impact on your height based off of like your genetics of like your parents. So I mean, think about like, okay, people are getting shorter, so those people are going to keep making shorter and shorter people because they're living on. Whereas if our height was really important, the shorter people wouldn't live on, the taller people would come. I think that's where it comes from.
Yeah, it's just wild to think about. It's like those iguanas that
learned how to swim.
Yeah, they had to learn how to swim, otherwise like their entire population would die.
That one's interesting because that's an instinct thing. To like, they've learned an instinct that has gotten passed on, not so much like a genetic.
Just knowing how to do it now.
Mm-hmm. My phone is just blowing up right now.
Wild. It might be your mom, or is that Facebook?
I really hope it's my mom.
The Facebook stream's been doing pretty decent today.
Thank you guys for watching.
What's the time at?
Why don't you let me worry about that?
Okay, sorry.
And I think with that, we'll close out this episode.
We were gonna talk about the stream deck just real fast, but like,
we got too much into the animals,
like little animal conversations, which was kind of cool. Is that it then?
Yeah.
Are we gonna do a closeout?
Sure.
You want me to do it, or you want to do it?
You can do it.
Okay.
I always start the episode.
Sure. So we're getting to the end. This is the end of the episode.
Yep, go ahead.
This is the end right here. This is the end of the episode.
I'm allowing it.
Just kidding. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, smash that like button and smash the sub button. Send it to people. Share it. It helps us. And then, if you don't like YouTube, we are on Spotify, Apple Podcast. What else are we on? We're on
Google, anywhere you can listen to podcasts. We're probably on it.
Listen to podcasts, yeah. And then we also have a secondary channel, which we
on YouTube.
We are starting to post more videos lately because we got Ryan in here,
and it's free. It's helping.
It's helping a lot, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a couple Pokemon card openings on there now. We'll probably have some more of the Let's Plays up later on here soon. We want to finish those, and then we got a Patreon, and that's super cool. That's cool, right?
Yeah, because we want to put more money back into the show to give you guys a better experience. So if you want to support us, head on over to our Patreon, and all the links for everything will be in the description. We also have a Discord. Did we mention that?
No, we do have a Discord.
Join our free Discord. You can chat with us on a personal level. We will give you all of our skeletons that are in our closets through the Discord.
I have a lot. Just kidding.
Yeah, we talked about almost all of them on the podcast, though, so you don't have that
pretty much actually
very many to share anymore.
But yeah, go check out all the other stuff. Check out the social medias. We're on all the social medias as well, so you can see when we do stuff. We also post the episodes live every Sunday. We record them live every Sunday on Facebook. So, deuces. We'll see you guys later.
That's it. We are out of here.
All right.